Yes.
Mr. President, one of the most profound statements in the Declaration regards freedom of religion, and I wondered if you would care to expound on whether that includes freedom from religion. And then I have a follow-up question, if you don't mind.
Well, sir, if you will, and I mean no disrespect, no, that is not stated or mentioned anywhere in our Declaration of American Independence.
Constitution.
No, it may be implied when we refer, of course, to nature and nature's God, but then that is not a distinct statement on the concept of our Creator or the great architect of this universe. It is not only implied, but it is stated not in those words exactly, but it is stated distinctly in our Constitution in two distinct parts in the First Amendment. Now, firstly, before I venture there, sir, this separation of church and state, I find a curiosity. I have never, ever made that statement, nor have I written it. However, in reply to a letter I received in September of '02, during my first administration as Chief Magistrate of this nation, a letter I received from a coterie of Baptist preachers in Danbury, Connecticut, who informed me that they remain concerned that though the First Amendment of our Constitution states that the Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, that here they were still bound by the Constitution of Connecticut that allied the ecclesiastical law of the Congregationalist with the civil authority, and therefore any religion and congregation not of the Congregationalists were expected to pay a tax unto the support of the Congregationalist Church. No different, of course, than the majority of colonies before the war. We were governed by the Church of England, as we were by the British monarchy. They asked me, were they still obligated to pay that tax under our Constitution? Did our Constitution supersede? I made statement in reply, without a question, the laws in our Constitution are the laws of the land. It will take Connecticut a time to ameliorate and to catch up. Let that occur. It should not be expected tomorrow. But if you are asking me, who swore at his inauguration to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States, yes, as Chief Magistrate of this nation, you are not obligated, over the long haul, to pay and support the Congregationalists in your state. I went further by saying, rest assured, no one more than myself would rather see a great wall of separation be built between church and state. Those are the precise words, and the semantics needs to be precise, lest it fall prey to political divisiveness. There's a difference, is there not, between separation of church and state and separation between. Separation of does indeed imply a separating of religion from our lives, from the lives of those we elect to office, for which I am not in favor, mind you, no. Freedom for religion means distinctly freedom for religion. Free. The Almighty has created our minds free, has He not? Free, He intends it to remain. Incapable of any temporal restraint. So therefore, sir, when we make the statement, when I make a statement, a separation between church and state, it is distinctly a separation between the civil authority and the ecclesiastical authorities, allowing more freedom for each to attend to its duty. Is the duty of the civil authority to pronounce religious opinion? What has that led to through the history of man? But hypocrisy, meanness, and bloodshed. It is more freedom for the civil authority to attend to its duty, which is simply to protect us from injury by one and the other, and to leave us free to pursue our own industry and our own improvement. And our improvement will be the most successful when our people are free to pursue their religion as they choose. So therefore the ecclesiastical laws are more free than they've ever been to attend to the administration of the soul, to do good. Now then, where is that in our Constitution? Oh, yes, it is.
First Amendment.
The very First Amendment. The Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting
the free exercise
thereof. Now, if anyone remains somewhat insecure with that, well then read through to the end of the Constitution, Article 6, Paragraph 3.
Sorry.
Citizens, it only will take you 1/2 hour to read our Constitution of the United States. 1/2 hour. You may reacquaint yourself with your responsibility as a citizen. Article 6, paragraph 3, there shall be no religious test for office.